Hi guys. Just wait a minute and see if anybody wants to come in, and if they don't, that's totally cool too. It'll just be a little recorded video. Why is that so blurry now, I wonder? Weirdos. Hi guys. Just wondering why that went so blurry there. That's weird, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Just across the street. At that well lit up, and I hate to say it now, I've always admired the lights. It's a lovely evening, thanks be to God. I'm okay. Like, I'm well informed, and I knew that was kind of coming. Personally, now I think that I've always been quite low key, and I never did anything in a way that would be could be make anyone feel uncomfortable. And don't want to get emotional, but I may. But I attribute that to a lot of times that with animals and rescue animals, in that I just have learned so much from animals about way to approach in a non-threatening way. Let's put it that way. So so I got to give you a little update, and then I guess Lara's will be on, and we can all hop over there and give her a lot of support and a lot of positivity. Look, this is not a bad thing. For me, I feel that this is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to learn more. It's an opportunity to talk to a lot more people. This is a way in for me to talk to some people that I've wanted to talk to. So I mean, it was a bit weird for me because, I'm no stranger to standing up for people, and I've put myself, in some pretty tricky situations, standing up for people and standing between people, but I've never had so much as a parking ticket. I've never had a speeding ticket. I've never I've spoken to guards. I've asked questions of guards. I've made reports. I have gone into Garda stations to make reports, but I've never been the subject of a complaint. And honestly, there was 3 guards in the car, and they were very polite and professional. One was a bit more on the all business side, let's say, and the other 2, thank you, and the other 2 were more chilled. Only one went in to talk to the manager, or whatever you want to say. I think he said manager, and the other 2 stayed with me and talked to me and got my side of what had happened. And the other chap just went in and got to the manager's point of view. And well, what can I say? I mean, you can watch the video, but they trespassed me from the place, but I barely had a chance to not be trespassed, because the young woman said to me, and I really feel for her now, my heart's breaking for her, and I will go back and watch it again, because I don't know how I could ever communicate with her again now, but I hope I can. But she said to me that because of my past activities there, now she didn't say specifically what those activities were, that I was not, I was no longer allowed on the property, which, I hardly went down there at all anyways. I only went down to talk to the security guards. And she told me that she was going to ask me to leave the property, and she told me other things too, but you can go watch it. But basically she told me she was asking me to leave the property, and if I didn't leave the property, they would call the guards. And I think I asked her a question, and then like that, she opened the phone and made the call. And I'm not going to lie, I was 50-50 as to whether or not she was actually making the call. I didn't know if it was, if she was bluffing. I didn't know if she was pretending to make the call, so I would just be like, oh boy, I better get out of here. She called the guards. I really wasn't sure if she did. I was 50-50, but I did wait, no problem whatsoever, to wait for them. It's a lovely evening. It was no worries. It was shorter than I thought. I think it was about 15-20 minutes. Thought it'd be at least half an hour. And we had a pretty polite conversation then. And the guards basically told me that I was no longer allowed to go past where their main gate is. I clarified I can walk around all the periphery, I can walk on the footpath in the front, I can walk in the nearby park, I can walk in the path in the back. Now he did caution me that even walking on the footpath could be, if I was filming, could be interpreted as intimidation, which I thought was, he just explained he was just for my own sake trying to give me the information. So for now, I can't go into the property past the gate, and if they think that if I do, or if they think I'm in another way intimidating them, which is very hard for me to hear, because I've never been anything but nice to them. I've really tried to be very to never make them feel uncomfortable, and that's the honest to God's truth. But at any rate, if they feel intimidated or whatever, say they're intimidated, or if I go on the property, I could then be charged with ASBO. So I have to do a little bit of research onto that, but I will be going into the guards to talk with them further. Now, I don't have to. This is not them saying to do it. This is me saying to do it, because I want to go back into them to get more information, because I'm very well informed, and I did tell them, I know all the rules about filming and everything, and that I didn't see in any way that I did anything against any rules. And so I'm going to go in and talk to them further to see, how this is. I did ask about the community center. I was like, I can't remember exactly what I said, but I was saying, no, you see those gates? Now I can go along the footpath. I can go here. I can go where the sign is. I guess this is kind of on the footpath, I guess. I can go a little bit here. Watch them call the girls on. No, I don't think they would. But I can't go past here, where the pillars are. There's a little gate that they'll close at 10 probably. They're supposedly close at 10. And look at the lights. These gates will close at 10. I guess I always kind of wanted to be here when they close. I wonder if they come out and close them when I'm here. I wonder. Damn, look at it. And I never really had any conversation with them. The only thing that I had was after my first encounter with that lovely gentleman that was so politely escorting us off the property, the only interactions I had with securities was 5-minute conversations to see if I could go down. And they don't even want me to have a 5-minute conversation with some guy directing traffic. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted. This is what I've wanted. I've been wanting to see these buses. Okay, you kept me here. You guys kept me here. Sorry. I've been waiting for this. I wonder if they hold up, because we've got a bus going, and I wonder where it's going. Oh, I wish 420 was here. I wonder if it's going to Wicklow, if it's going to Dublin. I wonder if it's going to the central, the former Central Mental Hospital, where the refugees live. I wonder, if only I had a car. Is it going where the refugees are kept in the former Central Mental Hospital, do you think? Or do you think it's going all the way down to Wicklow or Wexford, 1 or 2 counties away? where the Residential Tenancies Board is trying to kick them out for non-payment of fees. Oh, here we go. Oh, shite.